Hello, Virgo. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome to your weekly love reading for the week of June 11th, 2021. We are going to be starting with the Angel Answer Oracle card, Virgos. This card will answer whatever question you have at the end of your reading. Virgo card. Okay, there we go. The charms have been driving me a little bonkers here. They keep tinkling. That sounds funny. Hitting the table. Sorry. I don't know what it is today, but I'm a little dopey. And a little giddy more than anything. Romance Angels. What does Virgo need to know for this coming week in love? Whoa. Okay, then. So, put these back over here. And your card is wedding. This situation involves marriage. Now, it could mean that you're going to be getting married to this person. It could mean that you're going to a wedding for someone else. So, very, very, it's, going to be very specific to each one of you, of course. So, let's see. What else does Virgo need to know? Virgo. What does Virgo need to know for love? Cards. Too many cards. Let's see here. Nothing for Virgo? No, nothing. I'm so sorry. Let's try the traditional tarot. That was the Dark Mansion tarot. Cards for Virgo. Tell us more about this wedding card. What do I need to know in love for Virgo? Jeez Louise, really? This is the strangest thing, Virgo. I'm so sorry. Let's see here. Cards for Virgo. Oh, there we go. See, I'm very literal, and they know this, so it's according to what I see. So there must be something about this specific card that's already come out. Virgo. There we go. Oh, boy. Okay. It's making up for it. So, if you've been with me before, you know that I don't, read reversals. Okay, so your first card is the Eight of Swords. So, what are you choosing not to release yourself from mentally? So, that's what this is. And it has to do with fear, which is not uncommon because we are human and we are afraid. Even though we see a path, with the Moon card, it implies that you're not seeing everything. And with the Eight of Swords, you're blindfolded. So you're choosing not to because she is loosely tied. I mean, look at the rope. It's hanging. She could easily wiggle out, take off the blindfold, and step in between the swords. She's not stuck. She's choosing to be stuck. So to me, this says, when you take off the blindfold, yes, this is not going to be, it may scare you. And maybe when I see this card, maybe it's something that you think about at night, when you aren't doing anything, when you aren't in your daily tasks of working and taking care of the family or whatever. This is on your mind and you haven't been able to release yourself, because when you take off the blindfolds, what do you see up here? It's a castle. It's a castle on a cliff. I think that moving forward in the relationship scares the heck out of you. And that you may actually see the person that you're thinking of or dealing with as someone who would be marriage material. Could be dealing with Aquarius. But with this card, the star really is, and I just read this for another sign. It's still, as a matter of fact, open to that page. It says, coupled with the sign of Aquarius, this just as the young woman pours water, Aquarius pours forth creativity and new ideas. This card denotes hope and inspiration, perhaps from an unexpected source. The foundation is sound, change is natural and balanced. A bright future is in store. So, this to me says there are possibilities. You also have the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups, depending on the deck, the cup comes sometimes behind him. I believe in the Dark Mansion it's behind him, which is why it would be this card, because this is an offer that is right in front of you. So I believe that although you are afraid, you are also, you know, the Four of Cups, they can talk about boredom, but I don't think this is boredom in this case. I think this is the fear of missing out. I think that you don't want to move forward because you're afraid. And these cards are telling you that you can have success. All you have to do is look. The Fourth Cup is right there. You have an opportunity. There is the cup. And remember, fours are symbols of foundation, stability. You have this right here. So these cards are telling me, Virgo, that you have an opportunity. And it scares the heck out of you. And you don't want to see it. But somewhere in you, you know that success is possible. But you have to grab it. You got to grab that other cup. You know, relationships aren't easy by any stretch. So now I'm actually going to go back and see if the Dark Mansion wants to add anything to this. Do you want to add anything to this reading for Virgo, for love? Oh, that's a whole clump of cards. If it was one card that hit me, I would take it. But when it's a whole clump, it's just uncoordinated shuffling. Nothing there. And the Standard Tarot, because we're going to go to the Angel Answer and then the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards after this. Anything else? No. Pretty straightforward reading. Just you having to, you know, get over your fear. That's really all this is. Get over your fear. Success is possible. You just got to reach for it. Make the effort. What's your question, Virgo? Because here's your answer. There's something better. So, I don't know what your question is, but there's something better. Okay. So, I don't know how to take that. It all depends on your story. Let's see here now. Keepers of the Light. I'm looking at the cards as I'm thinking about there's something better. And, one second. So, you may be afraid of moving forward and are keeping yourself from seeing. You may have, fear of missing out on something. With the Star card, you can have success, but maybe what this is saying is, oh, so here's two stories now with that there's something better. Maybe you did have a relationship with an Aquarius, Virgo, and you felt like you missed out on this relationship. Maybe it didn't work out, and the cards are telling you there's something better. Could also mean that you are afraid that although this offer seems like all that, you're afraid that there's something better. Or it could mean there is something better. It's going to be so different for every one of you. But let's see if the Keeper of the Light Oracle card can clarify. Remember, the wedding card was here first, so this actually could be very appropriate for someone who may have been married to an Aquarius and is thinking that they missed out on something with that relationship. Let's see here. Oh, your card came right out, Virgo. I love this. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Oh my goodness gracious. See? This is it. Infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. This is you, I think, getting out of your own way. And I say that because you see this green around their head, the elephant. Well, he's not the head. He's Lord Ganesh. His head. It makes me think of the World card. And you know, the world turns, the energy turns, and it goes in your favor. So this would be you getting past the Eight of Cups. You getting past your fears. You realizing that you can have this. Success can be had. Realizing that there is a cup right in front of you that you can grab hold of, which would lead to abundance. So there is something better when you take off the blindfolds and move forward. Possibly with someone who is marriage material in your head or heart, excuse me. So, Virgo, awesome reading. Thank you so much for being here. If it resonated, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, share, and leave a comment if you like. Thank you. Good luck. Bye.